EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert! We go.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Patriots 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Allen going to give it to Cook. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now Allen on 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He slams it in there, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown Bills. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On the give, it's Williams. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Taron Johnson up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now a give on the ground. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds. A loss of a couple.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now a give, but here comes the reverse. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play.
What you love about these running backs, Mike, is that their confidence is that they can make every play a big play. But in this case, sometimes you have to know, all right, it's over. Cut my losses, try to get back to the original line of scrimmage and survive to the next down, but tries to make this play extended, takes a big loss.
On 3rd and long, here's May. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And they are not able to draw closer. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Middle.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
3rd down and 9.
Hey, home.
From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he will score. James Cook. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Oh, he pumps up the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sacked, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
May to throw on 2nd down. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's going to look downfield once again. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ifotu Melifonwu. And the Bills will have great field position right around midfield.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Middle.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. Once again, it's Cook. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. On play action, Allen. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Bills. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is May. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down, a pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On second down, they run the counter. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make...
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Now, May. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's May. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And that'll set up 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Pats are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
5 wide.
Here's Allen to throw. Now he'll run. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Patriots has it. Well, he certainly turned that into something on the move. downfield, looked like he was gaining yards, but then loses control, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Early on, Mike, it looked like it was going to be a really good play by the quarterback, turning to his legs, getting some pretty good yardage with his feet, but then he failed to not only protect himself, but mostly protect the ball. Defense is able to put a hit on him, jar the ball loose, and now they'll take over after the big takeaway.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 9-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 32 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. Here's a run. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Push back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. They'll go play action with May. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this one is blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the first down. And they will turn it over on downs.
Middle. Alert! What's up?
They'll go play action here with Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Play action, it's Allen. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense. And there it is, the defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
To throw on first down is May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Ifeatu Melifonwu. And nothing will come of this last-ditch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half. So we have come to halftime here at Orchard Park with the Bills out front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. May going to look to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
3rd and long. Throwing now is May. This one complete right side. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. Here comes 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
They'll go. Here's May. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Here's May. He's got his man, the rookie from Florida. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. First down picked up.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, New England.
To throw is May. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Remember what this defense told us in our meetings this week, Mike. They don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offense play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break. That sack, that is the defense not breaking.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. And the defense unrelenting, a third consecutive sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will remain a 3-score game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
Alert!
A gain of 9 brings up second and a yard.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's taken in by Shakir. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A run up the middle with Cook. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Here's Cook. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. The tight end going in motion to the left. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
He's got his tight end, Kittle. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. George Kittle. Touchdown, New England. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He's going to run it. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Off the play fake. Here's Allen. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Look out.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
Regular.
That's another Buffalo Bills.
56. Alert. What is that?
On the carry, it's Cook. And the Bills are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What's that?
They'll run with Cook. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
What's that?
One more time with Cook. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. On 3rd and goal, here's Allen. And he will score again. James Cook, touchdown Bills. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From out of the gun, here's May. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New England. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable with Rivers. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Look out!
Now Allen on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Half 85, half 85.
At the 34-yard line.
Look out!
Now Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
What's that?
On play action, Allen. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And he will score. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. To throw now, May. That's complete. It's Jalen Polk. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Patriots first down.
To throw on first down is May. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Hey, hold. All 52. What's that?
They'll go play action here with Allen. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On second down, Cook. And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. Once again, it's Cook. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get 18 on that one. First down, Buffalo. So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They get the victory away from home in the division. It's so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole team wild. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out Yaya, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. They no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success and promoted to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip, look at my VIP. Won't break, won't miss, rich tickets, check out. We talking start like ball, high, pretty face guy like bruh.